Ladies and gents, hold on to your hats, because Rachel Reeves just had her entire career put under the spotlight in the most savage way imaginable. We're talking about an interview that left her scrambling for words, her credibility shattered like a cheap glass vase on the floor. Now, we all know Reeves, don't we? The woman who's been the face of economic policy for labor, always keen to remind us of her firm stance on public spending, transparency, and accountability. Or at least, that's what she'd like you to believe. But as this recent interview demonstrates, when the tough questions started flying, Reeves was far from the calm, collected politician we've all been led to believe. Oh no. Instead, she was caught completely off guard, and let's just say, things got rather ugly. It all started innocently enough, with the interviewer asking some rather routine questions about her stance on public money. But then, out of nowhere, it happened. Boom. The interviewer dropped a bombshell, accusations that Reeves had been lying about how taxpayer money was being spent. Not only that, but the questions kept coming, each one more pointed than the last. And with each passing question, Reeves looked more and more like a rabbit caught in the headlights. She stammered, fumbled, and, quite frankly, looked like she didn't know what hit her. Now, in fairness, some of her defenders have argued that the interviewer was being a bit too aggressive. But, let's be real here. When you've been entrusted with public funds, you need to be transparent. And when you're caught in a lie, especially when it involves taxpayer money, there's really no place to hide. So, here we are, watching as Reeves gets absolutely dismantled in front of the cameras. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck, painful to watch, but impossible to look away from. What makes this even more juicy is that this isn't some random encounter on a Sunday afternoon. No, this is a high-profile interview, with cameras rolling and the entire nation watching. And trust me, the backlash has been swift. Social media's been ablaze with people calling her out for her lack of answers and her inability to defend herself against such serious allegations. Some are calling for her resignation, while others are questioning whether she can ever recover from this colossal blunder. Can she? Or is this the beginning of the end for her political career? In this video, we'll break down every excruciating second of that interview, showing you how Reeves got absolutely obliterated by questions she clearly wasn't prepared for. If you think you've seen a political meltdown before, wait until you see this. It's a car crash of epic proportions. And let's be clear, this is not just a case of a politician getting a bit flustered. This is a full-on destruction of someone who has spent years building a reputation of trust and integrity, only for it to crumble under the harsh light of scrutiny.